For the next 3 days, I'm going to be covering basically what I'm going to call the basic cable trilogy. Essentially, if you've ever owned a television, you've seen all three of these specials. Let's start things off with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This aired on NBC, and I mean, do I even really need to go into the plot? Like I said, if you've ever owned a television, you know what this special is. It's one of those specials that just everybody knows. When you walk up to a random stranger and you say Rudolph, people think either the Christmas song or the television special that song came from. It's one of the two. Really, my respect for this special stems from the animation. This was stop motion animation in the mid 1960s. I can't imagine what people must have thought of this when it premiered, but I bet you people must have just had their minds blown because the animation, for the most part, still holds up very well. Burl Ives is the narrator throughout, and he not only does one of my favorite Christmas songs, Silver and Gold, but he just has a great voice for narration. He absolutely crushed it as the narrator. Now that I'm older, I kind of noticed just how cruel a lot of these characters are, especially Donner, how he is to his own son Rudolph. They treat Rudolph having the big bright nose like he has COVID or something. I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, if there's a blizzard and you need to see to get the presents to children, you would need a reindeer with a big red nose to see what all is going on out there. This is nothing but an advantage here, but unfortunately they treat him like he's an embarrassment. And I feel sorry for Rudolph, which I guess is the point, but I just hate how cruel they are to Rudolph. I just feel so sorry for him. I also feel really sorry for Hermie. I mean, the guy just wants to be a dentist. Like, I just went to the dentist today at the time of this recording. Dentistry is a very noble profession, so I don't know why the elves were giving him crap for wanting to leave Santa's workshop and strike out on his own. I don't get it. I just don't. Also, for a special from the mid-60s, this movie's downright terrifying at times. Like, the Bumble?
Jesus!
That thing's horrifying. If you've ever seen it, you just look at a thing, you're like, how did this get past the planning stages? Scarred childhoods all around. Overall, this special is a classic, and while I'm talking about and just laughing at how cruel the special can be sometimes, there is a very nice message attached to it about being yourself, you turning into your strengths instead of trying to cover up your weaknesses. It's a very nice message, but man, it's crazy to think just what the 50s and 60s were just able to get away with it, and no one questioned it.